next video. Honkai Star Rail needs something changed. I mean, the game. To be honest, I think the game's pretty good. Pretty good at the moment. I do think there's only thing I would say there's a bit of a lack of content at the moment on my main account. That's why I started the free-to-play account. And like, to be honest, I've also been like super lazy on the free-to-play account as well. It doesn't help being sick too, but I got so much stuff I can do on the free-to-play account that I just choose not to. But I will start grinding out like missions and stuff on their free-to-play account. At the moment, I'm just like deadly sick. I am deadly sick at the moment, so I'm like, yeah. But we will do it. We will get into actually to like finish off all some missions. They can pick up some stellar jades. But without further ado, let's get into this video.
Now, before you dislike the video, I bet you love playing Honkai Star Rail. It's why you clicked on this video, or it got recommended in your YouTube feed. If that's the case, hello there.
Both.
I love this game too. Maybe a little bit too much. Honkai Star Rail is a very good game. We can all agree on this, right?
Yes.
This game does a lot of things right for a gacha game. But like with any other game, be it a gacha game or any game genre, you'll begin to notice its flaws the more time you spend playing the game. Luckily, the Star Rail dev team has proven that they care about player feedback and deliver solutions to even the smallest problems. And I have more suggestions for them. These suggestions are targeted to provide a better experience for endgame players. But they're still my opinions and wishes. So please take this with a grain of salt and be civil in the comments. Without further ado, grab a snack and let's talk about how Star Rail can be better for everyone. Starting with choosing a relic set. One of the things most players will be doing in the game will be relic farming. Everyone has to.
Don't get me started on relic farming. Relic farming is the most tedious thing to do. So freaking tedious. I still need to finish doing some relic sets for Jing Liu and like. I mean, to be honest, I don't really even have the right set for. I don't even have the right thing set for Acheron. I'm using the electric set. I should be using her actual set. But yeah, relic farming is not my favorite part of the game. As why I sort of do that. I wait to do it last. It's it's not fun, the relic farming.
Go through the 5 stages of RNG for basically every unit, get the right set, get the right piece, get the right main stat, get the right substat, and roll the right substats. I went through the first stage twice, in Genshin with exactly as headpiece, and in Star Rail with my raw maze boot piece. This is never fun. What's my suggestion? Give us the option to pick a relic set to grind. To clarify my point, let me open Clip Studio Paint. Alright, I apologize if my voice gets any lower. The setup is kind of really wonky, so bear with me for a little bit. So let's say that you're trying to farm for, I don't know, Robin. That's someone I'm gonna do. So like, let's bring that as an example, right? You're trying to farm for the messenger set, the speed set. We're gonna go to the domain that has the speed set. The speed set has 2 sets. So what the game can allow us to do is to pick which set we want to grind for. None of that, RNG, boost increase, no.
Yeah.
If you want to farm for that set, you can pick that set, and that's a set you'll get to farm. It'll kill the game, it'll make the game too easy, it'll do this, yada yada yada. Not really, because all we're doing is just taking the first step out.
That makes so much more sense, because you need the... Your characters are so much better when you have a specific set on. Like, yeah, I kind of agree with it in this scenario. Like, we should be able to pick the set you want to grind for. Because hard enough that it's like to get even the stats is fucking crazy. Like, trying to get the stats on these relics is even hard enough. So you should be able to like select what set you want to grind for.
Ignore my handwriting. No. Salvage leveled up relics. Leveled up relics arguably pile up faster than any farmable resource in the game, and it's really bad when you can only use them to level up other relics. Even if our inventory limit capacity has increased, please let us salvage leveled up relics. If this is ever implemented, salvage leveled up relics should refund more relic remains since you poured quite an amount of resources to level it up. Maybe like, I don't know, 5 remains or so? Sure, you can argue it's not good to salvage level 15 relics because they can bring a fresh piece up to level 14, thus transitioning your used resources to another piece. But what am I going to do with these level 3 relics? Seriously, I have loads of these and they don't even level up that much. Ultimate skipping. Honkai Star Rail Ultimates have 3 stages: the splash art pop-up, the character in their ultimate idle stance, and the ultimate itself. When people say they wish ultimates could be skipped, they mean that they want to jump straight into the ultimate and skip the idle animation stage. Technically, we can already skip ultimates. You buffer the ultimate and then quickly enable auto battle. This, however, requires a lot of input for some people, so let's see how it can be turned into a feature rather than a maneuver. Some examples I can think of from the top of my head are SAO Memory Defrag and Nikke. Those games give players the option to skip ultimate cutscenes via a toggleable setting, which when translated into Star Rail terms...
I'm gonna be honest, I quite like the ultimates, so I kind of don't want to skip ultimates. I'm actually a big fan of ultimates, the ultimate animations, to be fair. The ultimate animations, I actually quite enjoy them, I'm gonna be honest.
Are the ultimate idle stance of these games. So what Star Rail can do is also let players toggle this setting. To make it more interesting, they can also insert another toggle where it will only skip 5 target ultimates, since some targets have ultimates that cover either 1 or 3 targets. Self-buffing ultimates like Clara's and Topaz should be treated as AoE ultimates. Ultimate canceling. All of us have gone through it, whether it was a misinput or a misplay. We can all agree ultimate canceling is a much more
that would be cool though.
Light change for everyone.
You can cancel the ultimate.
Impossible to implement. Or is it? Dan Heng in Bowser Lune has the ability to cancel his charged basic attack. So if he gets this special treatment, cancel or misclick ultimates the same way. Obviously, there will be a condition if this is ever added, but we'll have to wait and see what they can come up with.
That would be kind of cool if we could.
Sure, they improved the auto battle AI in a previous patch. I personally never played with auto to know if it was improved.
I use auto a lot. Auto is a lot of fun.
Creators auto battle, I cannot differentiate the old AI with the new AI.
Auto battle is so good.
Better or make it so players can personalize the AI with either a frequency slider or let them customize each character's AI.
Auto is so good.
Just make the AI more bearable than how it currently is. And my last, but certainly not least suggestion, endgame state. This one's more of a hot take, and y'all might say skill issue, investment issue, team issue, and you're right, this might be a me thing because I should be the only motherfucker getting praised for a little longer. For those who remember, version 1.3 introduced Swarm Disaster, a mode that heavily panders Dan Heng and Bowser Lune in order to make as much profit as possible with his banner. And as someone who beat Swarm without him, after I got him his rerun, Bro makes Swarm look like a joke. But at least it's a permanent mode, so Hoyoverse would never pander certain characters again, right? They did it again the next patch with MOC. My concerns, however, spiked to the roof ever since 1v5 Memory of Chaos, where the buffs heavily pander towards the occurring banner character's kid. Same thing with Pure Fiction. Sure, this is an intentional move to garner as many sales as possible, but it pump fakes a character's maximum viability. Big words there, huh? I'll give you an example. Version 1.6 second buff applied a ton of debuffs on the enemies, like defense reduction and follow-up vulnerability, and advanced forward either a hunt character or a destruction character at the beginning of every cycle. You know whose banner was up during this MOC? It's a hunt character that was given for free. Yup, Dr. Ratio banner. Bro was hitting insane damage effortlessly and made the MOC a breeze. In fact, it was by far the easiest MOC.
Still don't like him though. I still don't like Ratio. I gotta be honest, I'm using Ratios. I'm using Ratio on my free-to-play team. I fucking hate him so much. I think he's my only good damage dealer that I have in my team right now. I really don't like him. So I'm praying I can get Jingliu. Oh, shit, this I should be happy to get Clara. There's something he does way more damage. I had thought about bring my MC bring my MC back to destruction just so I can use something else as a damage dealer. Even though, let's be honest, physical destruction MC is kind of terrible. And I'm just not a fan of Ratio. I'm gonna be honest. he's not terrible, but he's just not fun to play. He's not a fun unit. A lot of the Hunter units are not that fun
in the game. Fast forward to 2.0, people believe Dr. Ratio was so good he got nerfed due to his lower damage output. But if you've been keeping up with me with all this you'll get your answer.
Yeah.
So what am I trying to say? I believe in order to avoid another Dr. Ratio incident, what if endgame modes buff the enemies instead of the characters? Enemies can get a damage boost, gain a shield every cycle, apply a debuff on every attack, etc. Please don't make them bullet sponges. Heck, just make buffs that benefit everyone. As of recording this video, the new MLC format was released, and I played it before recording, and let me say, it's a universal buff. So they're capable of making these kinds of buffs, and I'm all in for it. If you disagree with this suggestion, I totally
well, they're bringing out a new endgame in the next patch, so and I need to see more of it.
Honkai Star Rail. So much that I haven't touched Genshin for a long time, but the game still requires some touches to improve the player experience. I know these suggestions are cold, but with the quality of life features the devs add in almost every patch, I pray these flaws are addressed at the very least. But let me know your suggestions and what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe, admire the video poll in the pinned comment. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
For the love of God, let us skip side quest dialogue.